Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Mitch from We in Tennessee. And today's video, you guys always tell me that I am always so positive. So I'm going to try to spin this video off as positive because it's not going to sound so positive. But in keeping with, I guess, the way that I've been doing my videos, I'm going to try to keep this positive. So let me go ahead and go right into it. No dilly-dallying, no beating around the bush. I was listening to a pastor on the radio, and let me go ahead and give you the gist of what he said. He was speaking to people like me who have left California for a conservative state, whether that be Tennessee, Texas, Florida, whatever, you get the idea. And his basic message to his California congregation was, hey, don't leave California, stick around and help out and, help fix the problem, fight for your state. And it just really rubbed me the wrong way because he was saying, over and over again, the way it goes in the United States is the way California goes, so does the rest of the country. And he was also saying, there have been many revivals in California, and he's true, there have been. And so, as he's going on about this, it just feels like he's, trying to say something about the people that have left. Like, don't leave, don't go to another state, witness to the people here in California, try to make the state better. And I get all of that. And I get how easily that can be said. Here's why. Our family left Tennessee because we felt like we couldn't stay because, when COVID hit, the whole state, if you're a teacher, was, they required you to either get the vaccination or you were going to weekly test. And that's what I did. I did not get the vaccine, so I weekly tested. And I got to the point where I'm thinking, wait a second, I wonder if the next year, 2022, my brain was thinking, hey, if California's going to do that, the next school year, they're just going to make the vaccine mandatory, or else you just are not going to work. And so that's what I had to deal with. They told me, it was in black and white. They said, you either need to get the vaccine or you will weekly test. And if you don't do that, we can basically not pay you. And so, my family and I were thinking, hey, if they require us to get the vaccine in the following year, I'm going to be out of a job. And it was one of those things where we felt deep into our soul that we're not going to do that. We're going to, we don't want to get stuck. And I didn't want to take the chance of saying, all right, let's just stick this thing out and see how it works. We said, hey, we're going to get out so we don't even have to worry about that. And so when the pastor was saying all this, I kind of sat back, and I don't want to judge people, but I said, that's kind of easy to say, stick around and, don't get scared off and, don't run off and leave California behind, because I'm thinking, hey, as a pastor, you don't have to worry about your job. You don't have to worry about losing your job if you don't get the vaccine. Now, I will admit, when COVID was bad, they were trying to shut churches down, and prevent them from meeting. And I can see where the pastors might have gotten a little tense about that one. But, we're talking here about, teachers being forced to test. And I was thinking, how fair is that they make the teachers test, but they don't make the students test? What are they saying? That the students are more important than the teachers are? And so I just didn't want to play that game, and our family was out. We wanted to get out of California before we had to, be in that situation where, hey, what do you do now? You're stuck in California. We were renting a house, and we didn't want to get stuck with a lease on someplace we had to just not be able to live anymore. And so this whole video, I'm just trying to, I don't want to rant. I'm just saying, hey, before you tell people to stick around, be careful that you're not, you know the situation that everybody is in. And our situation was, I didn't want to take the chance. I didn't want to take the chance of them saying, teachers in California, you are, it's required that you get your vaccine or you're out of a job. And now what do I do? And so when our family sat down and we all decided, hey, we're going to go to Tennessee and we don't have to worry about that. And so long story short, well, I guess it might be a long story already. I think the pastor was just missing that point. I don't think he realized that, myself included, there were teachers in San Diego that did lose their job. They were forced to get the vaccine or they lost their jobs. And I know that some of them lost it. And so I didn't want to be in that group of people that didn't want to take the vaccine and thus lost their job. And so we're here in Tennessee, and the positive spin is we just finished up today our first quarter at teaching. So we're off for a week and I'm loving it, and I don't have to worry about masks. I don't have to worry about vaccinations. And so the positive spin is I'm loving it. If there's an extra smile on my face, is because we have a week and 2 days off. And so if you're a teacher, you know it. When it's a Friday or a day right before a holiday, everybody's smiling a little bigger. So I'm just loving it. And I thank you guys for coming along this journey with me. The journey still continues. So if you're brand new to this channel, my name is Mitch. Our family has moved from California to Tennessee. We are loving it. And this next week off, we're going to enjoy the Smokies and doing a lot of exploring. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment. I try to answer everybody's comments, and we have more living to do here in Tennessee, enjoying Tennessee. So I'm glad you're along for the ride. Okay, guys, I'll see you in my next video.